And you can play your candy bullshitty asses off in these interviews I watch every fucking day on TV about the old school the old school style action movies being so bloody and violent. Let me tell you something. Go back and learn your motherfucking history, alright? Because action movies back in the old days wasn't all rated R, okay? Go back and look at the James Bond movies, which like James Bond is like the godfather of the action genre. Those were PG-13. And of course, they'll go back and watch Indiana Jones, another old school action franchise. That was PG-13. And by the way, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, that was the movie that created the PG-13 rating. Go back and learn your fucking history, okay? You keep stereotyping action movies for just being rated R and shit. And it pisses me the fuck off. Now, I'm not trying to take this seriously, but I'm just pissed off. I'm sure you guys are. I'm sure you guys feel the same way I am about what's going on, why the action genre is getting such a bad rap these days. Some of you feel the same way I do. And the strangest thing is, even when they do make, excuse me, even when they do decide to make an old school action movie, like they did last year with Live Free or Die Hard, which is the fourth Die Hard film, all of a sudden, it ended up being PG-13. What the fuck? Who wants to go to a fucking Die Hard movie to hear Bruce Willis say, yippee-ki-yay, mother bleep? It's yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. What the fuck is wrong with you people, with these people today? Huh? And that's not the end of it. When YouTube released the trailer of the fourth Rambo film, which was rated R, it became a huge hit on YouTube. And then when the movie finally came out, and it was rated R, it didn't do that well. It made some money, but it didn't do that well as Live Free or Die Hard did. It made a lot of money than Rambo. And I want to tell you this. Rambo was responsible for a hero like John McClane in Die Hard. Because back then in the 80s, Rambo was a huge thing, like The Matrix was, because they kept ripping it off. You know how these movies, they'd always rip off the Matrix. That's how it was for Rambo back then. Commando was sort of a rip-off, which was a good rip-off, by the way. And then it had John McClane in Die Hard, because he was like a one-man army, just like Rambo, okay? And Rambo is actually mentioned in the first Die Hard, when John McClane first talks to Hans Gruber on the radio. Okay? I mean, every time they do a review with these action movies today, these epic fantasy superhero movies, they give them a good review. But when they decide to do an old school action movie like Rambo, which I believe no matter what rating it is, they give it a bad rap. They give it a bad review, and I believe it doesn't have nothing to do with what rating the movie is. I'm fucking sick of it. Let me tell you something. If it wasn't for those type of movies back then, your candy asses in Hollywood would be doing these movies that you're doing right now. with this superhero Jason Bourne type shit. Now, don't get me wrong again, those are good movies, but the point still remains, those are not real action fucking movies. Excuse me for being so pissed off, okay? I'm not trying to take this seriously. I'm trying to speak my mind like you all do on YouTube. I know you're pissed off at this the same way I am. And another thing that pisses me off is that they treat the old school action, some of these old school action heroes, like they never fucking existed. Like the character of Rambo did not exist with Sylvester Stallone, Chuck Norris, Jean-Claude Van Damme. They never mentioned any of these guys today in these entertainment shows. They just dumped them like that. Maybe just because they got old or something. Maybe that's one of the reasons. Yeah, they're not big stars as they used to be, but still, they have to talk about them sometimes. And they even forgot Charles Bronson. I mean, no one talks about Charles Bronson much, and yeah, he's dead. He wasn't a big star like he was either, but still, they never talk about him on these entertainment shows that much. They never talk about any of these old school action heroes that much. Like they never existed, like they disappeared off the face of the earth. It doesn't make no fucking sense. Okay? I'm fucking sick of it. If it wasn't for those guys, you wouldn't have the guys you be having right now in these movies today. Every single action movie back at that time were the inspiration for the heroes that you have now. Alright? So go back and learn your fucking history. Okay? I'm sick and tired of it. I really am. I'm sick and tired of the old school action genre getting a bad rap. And they give this new version of action with the superhero epic fantasy movies a lot of credit, and they just dump the way action movies were. They just dump it like that. Dumping the way it used to be. And I want to know your guys' thoughts on this, okay? Like I said, I'm not taking this seriously. I'm just pissed off like some of you guys are. I know some of you who are action fans, old school action movie fans. If you're pissed off about this, if you ever thought about speaking your mind about what's going on with the action genre, then I'm giving you an opportunity. You do a video response and you talk about what you think is going on with the action movie genre today. Okay, I'm giving you opportunity. If you got something to say about what's going on with the action genre, I'm giving you an opportunity. You do a video response on this video, because I know a lot of you guys are so pissed off about sequels and remakes, and I'm sure some of you guys have something to say about what's going on with the action movie genre, the old school action movie genre, not this shit today. All right. And also, excuse me, I know I'm pissed off. I'm a little pissed off, I know. But I want to give a shout out to Ralph Waller, 2004. Ralph, if you got something to say about this is your time, man. I really like to hear from you. You've done a great job with these videos that you've done involving old school action movies. And I like your videos, the 2 videos you did where you talk about the bullshit about sequels and remakes. And I'd like to hear your thoughts about this. Okay? I really like to hear your thoughts on this, man, okay? Because it's bullshit. It really is. It is fucking bullshit. It's fucking bullshit!